Mabuhay! Great day guys! Welcome to TSA Toy Stash in Action with another toy review, and I'm Ranger Dave, and today we're gonna take a look at Bandai's Game Dimensions Tekken 8 King figure. That's right guys, we finally have King, and I'm just totally excited about this figure because this is Tekken guys. I grew up as a Tekken kid, and having a action figure form is just beautiful. Alright, this is amazing. So yeah, this is what it looks like on the packaging. It looks nice, it looks great, I love it. And then going right here at the side, you will see King for Tekken 8, and then right here at the back, I am very happy on how Game Dimensions actually packaged this, where you got some of those signature moves from King over here, and then you got a little picture right here at the top, but you still have these extra slots. So these are for the figures that you're gonna get for the wave, but supposedly you get 2 figures per wave. I think we already have 4, and yeah, but so far so good. I love King, and he looks super amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead guys and unbox this guy. Alright guys, so here he is. Outside of the packaging, we got the Tekken 8 King figure, and he looks great guys. Honestly, I love him on how he already looks right here, but I think there is one missed opportunity here, and that is the necklace right here, right there. You see, that is on this entire artwork for the King for Tekken 8. It doesn't have it right here on the entire figure. Even on the accessories, it doesn't have it. But to be honest, for me, I'm happy about this version, but there will be people like, there's none of this going on right here. I think that could have been like an added accessory for this figure, where there's an option where you could put it on or take it off, but there's that. But yeah, it looks so good, to be honest, that I'm not really gonna complain about it, because I am a Tekken guy, and I just really like having a King figure. And of course guys, taking a closer look on this King figure, I love the head sculpt on it. Again, it captures the entire game theme, wherein you got that leopard head. It looks great guys, I love that. Look at that, it is sculpted really nicely, and it does have texturing all over. I don't know if you can see it. It looks super nice right there. Even on the mouth, the paint job on the mouth, it looks super cool. You got some gums that is painted beautifully right there, even with the teeth. That is nice. And then going right here for the entire build of the body, it looks really good, and it feels like more of those wrestling figures from Mattel, except this is made by Bandai. And one thing I love about Bandai is that it doesn't have those pins. It's on a pinless joint, which is beautiful. I love that. Look at that right here. And of course you got that suit details, wherein you got some texturing, you got saying here, you got the King, and that looks super nice. And then going right here for the entire boxers, or the entire pants that he has right here, the detail is sculpted. See, that here is sculpted, the texturing is sculpted. Even here on the boots, it is sculpted. Even right here, the King is actually painted, but going right here, like the King right here is painted, it says here, but going right here, you will see this entire white line is sculpted. And then going right there, you got the lines. The lines here are not painted, it is sculpted, really cool. And then you got a little texturing going on right here on his tail, which is super cool. And yeah. And of course guys, for the accessories, you got extra pointing hands right here for the left and right. That is just awesome right there. It has an expression for your figure. You also have this translucent plastic right here, wherein it's an effects piece for your combos, which is super nice. I like that as well. And yes, you get a acrylic stand right here. So it connects here. That's because it adds up right here for your fight acrylic, or this is made out of plastic. I don't know. Yeah, it's made out of hard plastic, but it's also translucent, and it's really nice. It says fight here, so you could basically just stand it up right there and put it in front of the figures. I'll show you that in a bit, but yeah, that here is just really cool. Okay, so applying the accessories, it's very easy guys. So I'm gonna remove the blue hand right here. So it's on a ball joint, so you just pop it out there here, and place basically the extra hand. It's just gonna pop in perfectly. Just give me a sec right here. go. A second here. All right, there you go. So it's popped back in, and that's what it looks like. You can basically like point to others or whatever you want to. You can reach it up like that. So you see, you can do a bunch of those possibilities. And then of course, here is the effects piece right here. You could put it on the hand for combo punches, and it's not gonna be a problem because you could actually put it either on the left or on the right. It depends on your perspective. So that's how you apply it. And yes, here is the base stand wherein, oops, there you go, it dropped. And you can put on the fight here in the center, wherein he's just gonna look great, right? He's gonna look awesome with that being in mind. That is just super cool. And of course, for the articulation on this video, guys, you got a bow joint right here for the entire leopard head for a king, so you can move it from side to side, up and down about that much. A minimal tilts right there. That's because of the entire scope of that entire neck. So that's basically what you get. So you know, a little range when it comes to the head sculpt. But yeah, for the arms, you can spin it 360 if you want to. You got a little rocker right here, so you got that a new style butterfly joint wherein there's just a peg, a bow peg that you can move. So that's really cool. And then of course you got a bicep swivel right here. That's really nice. And then double jointed elbows, really beautiful. I love that you know, fold. You got a bow jointed wrist right here, so you can move it and rotate it whatever you want to. You got a hinge right here, gigantic hinge. This right here I really don't like, you know, that destroys the sculpt. But I guess, you know, there's that. You have to live with some of the figures that do have this type of articulation. But yeah, you can crunch him about this far, so that's as far as it could go. And then you can raise him up about that much. So that's how it's gonna look like. Now there is a little gap in there, you can see it, but again, maybe for some toy photography poses you can do some, you know, work with that. And then yeah, for the waist, you got a bow joint, so you can move them from side to side right there. And then there you go, see? So you got a rocker, rotation, whatever you want to, you can do that. For the, you know, legs, you can make them do the splits about that far. That's as far as it could go. Down about this much, forward about this much, back about this much, there you go. And then you got double jointed knees, so that's as far as it could go. It does click, I have to say that is a really nice engineering. And then you got a bow jointed right here and a hinge for your ankle, so that you can ankle pivot, rotate it whatever you want to. No boot cut or anything. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, the tail does rotate whatever you want to. I think that's gonna be an added articulation for your emotions while you fight. Alright guys, so if you are wondering how it scales up with next with the McFarlane figure, this is how it looks like. So this is the Atomic Skull figure. It's a perfect example, one of those 7 inches figures. And then yes, this is the Game Dimensions figure. So it's a little smaller, as you can see right here, but you still have a gaming figure by McFarlane Toys. This is a Witcher Hunt tree. So this is really nice because you can actually see that, you know, it scales up pretty nicely and you can fit him with the rest of your gaming figures. And of course, here he is next with some Bandai Anime Heroes figures. You got Luffy and of course the Chainsaw Man figure. Now basically this Game Dimension figure line is technically one of those same lines where they use like, you know, these same articulation points and stuff like that. But I do love that the Game Dimensions updated it and they added a bigger, bulkier, you know, body for this. Now the other figures don't have this kind of body type because the anime figures or the anime heroes, they follow it really directly on the anime, which is really nice because they look great. But going right here, Game Dimensions is just knocking the, you know, the park out with these figures. And of course, here he is next with some Hiya Toys Naruto and Sasuke figure. King is really awesome right here. I love the scale on this. It feels like it's a good adult figure. And you know, again, it's Tekken. Yeah, I love Tekken. Alright guys, so that's my take for Bandai's Game Dimensions Tekken 8 King figure. I totally love it. The sculpt is amazing. It looks very awesome. Alright, and then of course you got some amazing paint job on this. Now, one thing that I'm gonna point out for the missed opportunity is that little necklace that attaches to the king. And then, you know, that's basically on me. All right, I think that's just on my perspective, but to be honest, I'm really happy about this figure because I've been waiting for quite a while now to have a few of those Tekken figures. I've seen some in the market, but they're a little too high. Those are like the what do you call this? The Storm collectibles. They're too big and they're too expensive. This right here hits the right spot wherein it's not that expensive. All right, it's not, you know, one of those figures that will break the bank. So yeah, I'm totally happy about it, guys, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be updated on every new video we have here. We have hundreds of videos on the channel for you guys to check out, and if you find one that you like or nah, we're just happy you're here. Remember, guys, life is just one big collection. Peace out, God bless. Look at that, the king!